Gentlemen, we're back at it again. Happy Tuesday. It is the PayDirt podcast with the one and only Timbo Slice, with the one and only The Don Father. We are back in the building.
Let's go, my G. Let's
go. You know
go.
The vibes, man. You know the vibes. Back with another PayDirt podcast
Feeling
episode.
real good. Feeling
Excellent.
real good on this hump day. You know, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You're ahead of yourself. You're ahead of yourself.
It's Taco Tuesday. Did you have tacos today, Donnie?
The crazy part is I damn near had tacos. I didn't have a taco. I actually went to a Mexican restaurant today. And at the top of my head, I wasn't even thinking that it was Taco Tuesday. I did not have the tacos. I believe I had a fajita burrito. Which was delicioso. It was bueno. A very, very Mexican restaurant out here in Virginia Beach.
Very, very bueno. Very bueno.
You know, and muy bien. But damn near almost had a taco. So I enjoyed it. Your boy's full right now. We back with another late night episode. I have the itis.
You are just like LeBron, and you like tacos. Taco Tuesday.
Indeed. I have the itis. I'm sure you're feeling a little sore. I know you just did a WrestleMania episode. That was intense, man. We're coming off of WrestleMania weekend. Julian, one of the biggest WrestleMania fans. How that was a great episode. It was a great listen. I was a fan. Timbo Slice. I don't know if y'all seen it. Episode before this, Timbo Slice.
Yeah, man.
And, Julian, one of the biggest WrestleMania fans. Shout out to Julian. Hey, man, I just gotta ask. I mean, now it's done. It's complete. We had parts 1 and 2 Saturday and Sunday. I know you guys talked about part 1 a lot. What happened on Saturday, but overall, Timbo Slice, just talk about in general what you thought of WrestleMania weekend and just what you and Julian talked about. That was a great episode.
So WrestleMania was fantastic, and I'm glad we got to deep dive into WrestleMania like that from someone that is a very big fan. Him being that big of a fan, I was like, dude, I gotta have you on, especially after joking with him about we only talk about real sports. So I feel like it was good. We have a wide variety of fans, and we want to give the best value they can to them. We got to talk about all sports because that is sports entertainment, and there's a lot of showmanship. There's a lot of charisma as well, and sorry, and the storylines go deep as well. So when he was talking about it, I could see the passion in him. His first tattoo, right on his forearm.
Yeah, the belt, right? The belt right on his arm.
Wild, WWE man. Wild. I was
That's
like,
dedication right there.
So he is actually me and Julian are talks right now about bringing him on the show as the wrestling expert.
Hell yeah, analytics. Hey, we need that, man. We need that. That was definitely great. Now, did Roman Reigns, did he end up winning the WrestleMania? Was he the reigning champ? Was Roman Reigns the reigning champ?
I believe he did. Now, a couple of the matches were pretty good. So when he was talking about him, like he really went in depth. And I was like, see, this kid is super passionate about him. Roman Reigns, yeah, he won. He retains the belt. He retained the belt, and Logan Paul got stunned, which was funny. I remember I was doing I was doing the highlights earlier, and I was like, wow, okay. I was like, this was really good because, you know, Sunday's a busy day, so I couldn't quite watch it. I don't have the WWE network, but I did watch the highlights
on Peacock too, or something like that. Shout out to Peacock.
Yeah, you know, there's Peacock Premium, which you would think is actually premium, but then there's Premium Up, which gives you
Premium
WWE
Plus
network. Yeah, but it was it was really good to have Julian on when he was talking about everything that went on and how he fell in love with that. I was like, that's awesome. So I was really, really happy to have him on and be able to interview him. I definitely want to have him on again.
For sure. Julian was awesome, man. Great episode. You guys definitely lay down a lot of facts just about wrestling and WWE and WrestleMania. I had no idea about. So just watching and listening to the podcast was definitely, it made me actually literally just look forward now to the next WrestleMania. I never personally watched WrestleMania or anything like that, but just listen to you guys talk about it, especially Julian. I'm definitely going to start getting into it more, man. I know there's a lot of celebrities, like you said, Logan Paul. I know Bad Bunny was on there. It was entertaining to say the least. So I'm looking forward to the next WrestleMania, the next episode with Julian on it, man, because that was dope, man. That was dope.
Yeah, it really was. I'm looking forward to it. So when this week being a football show, so I definitely want to delve into some NFL stuff first for the folks that are listening, because we are a football show, but there's plenty of other things as well as sports actually going on that we have to look at. So, Donnie, you ever hear of a Chilean football player or a basketball player? But he's going to be a football player. Have you heard of this guy?
I have not.
Bro.
It just sounds intense.
This guy is the real deal. So his name is Samus Reyes. He came to the U.S. from Chile to play basketball. He went off at Florida's pro day. This man is 6'6", 260, with a 40-inch vertical jump, a 10.5-foot broad jump, 31 bench press reps of 225, and a 40-yard dash time of a 4.6. He is about to be lighting up defenses as long as he can take a hit. 6'6", 260.
Bruh. That sounds like a linebacker and a half right there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So we have to remember that name.
What is it? What?
Samus Reyes.
Samus Reyes. And what's his status right now? Is he about to enter the league?
He got signed. He got signed by the Washington football team.
I'm interested to see what he does. What he does, man.
That's a big target with a 40-inch
really
vertical.
I just hope his bones though are able just to handle this. Obviously, just the size of him in general.
Yeah.
Also being on a football field, that's a lot of just weight and physical compact. That's basically going to be someone like tackling or taking down an 18-wheel truck, bro. That sounds pretty damn intense.
Yo, it really is. It really is. But in some,
if I seen him, I think I'll see Sasquatch.
yeah, dude's a giant. But in some other surprising and sad, but good news, I guess, for defenses in the AFC East is Julian Edelman is retiring. But before you react, I did hear Gronk say he was going to be. There was a 69% chance he would be back.
I would not be surprised. As you know, it is the Tom Brady way. I know Julian Edelman and Tom Brady had a great relationship. You all see what Gronk did. Gronk ended up retiring and he ended up being out for a season or two. And all of a sudden, Tom Brady working his magic, his voodoo magic, whatever he does, got Gronk to come out of retirement, play for the Buccaneers. Next thing you know, they're world champions. So I wouldn't be surprised to do the same thing with Edelman.
If they sign, it would probably be like a veteran men. Did you see what Bruce Arians said today? He was like, there's no guaranteed starting spots whatsoever. He was like, I know 22 starters came back, but that doesn't mean everyone's going to be starting. Yep. Like, I like it. But Julian Edelman retiring, now here's where the conversation goes, right? What's the first thing you think of when someone retires?
They're playing golf.
But in the sports world, what are people saying? What are the talk show stooges saying?
That's a good question. What are they saying? Besides maybe them being on a talk show now.
Hall of Fame? No, he's not in the Hall of Fame. Or that's what
I'll be
people go
honest,
to first.
I wasn't even thinking about that. That was in the back of my mind with Julian Edelman. Maybe Wes
That's what I'm
Welker.
saying.
You could put him up there. I think Edelman definitely a lot of his success came from TB12 himself in one way or another. To be quite frank with you, not a terrible. Him was looking up at
Oh
you.
shit!
Got a
Oh,
celebrity guest in the building.
my boy Axel, look at him. You want to
Axel the
talk?
Beast.
You want to talk? You go, bro.
Nah, they ain't ready for Axel, man.
They ain't. That boy's coming in hot. Look at him.
Axel will have his intake when the Puppy Bowl comes around again.
He will. My man.
Shout out to Axel. One of a kind
big
canine right there.
Big shout out. All right, folks. I'll be right back. I gotta let this monster out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we good. Just had to make sure my guy Axel was taken care of with a Kong and a peanut butter. He was starting to cry. He's not used to dad staying up this late without a Kong. But hey, whatever for the fans.
Indeed. If y'all don't know the Kong is, it is a certain type of dog toy. You put a little dog treat in the middle of it, and they got to work for it. So
and a little peanut butter.
Yeah, all my dog folks know. Well deserved though.
Yeah, if you don't, come
on. Now you know. Hey, Axel's a beast. Well deserved dog. Long day. Speaking of well deserved though, I know we're speaking on Julian Edelman. Possibly coming back and maybe playing with the Buccaneers, and I could truly see though, like you said though, Bruce Arians wants every player to earn. They have to deserve that starting spot. He doesn't care who you are. You can be Antonio Brown. You can be whoever it is. But personally, me, man, I can see Tom Brady wanting Julian Edelman over AB, Antonio Brown. I just think they have that relationship and they have that chemistry, and I feel like Tom Brady can actually see himself being a little bit more productive and sufficient when Edelman on the field instead of AB. Because you see AB didn't do much last year besides having that game Super Bowl game touchdown, which was pretty impressive. I'll give it to him. It was a sweet double move. But it's definitely going to be interesting, man. Julian Edelman coming back, possibly, but he's retiring. To me, the video was a little bit dramatic. I don't know if you've seen the video he posted on YouTube or Twitter.
Nah, I didn't.
You didn't see that? He was literally just had one chair sitting in the middle of a Gillette Stadium, and he was just saying his farewells. It was only like a 2-minute video. And he was just saying his farewells, and then after he said his little heartfelt speech, he got up from the chair, and the camera was just focused on the empty chair for like a solid 10 to 20 seconds. I'm like, wow, that belonged on Lifetime right there.
Foxborough forever.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I think, and maybe like honestly from the Hall of Fame thing, my opinion, I think maybe 15 years he'll be in. Just because of moments and things like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of moments and different things he was a part of, there has to be artifacts. He will be in the Hall of Fame, like because of moments he has created for the New England Patriots. But I wouldn't doubt it I wouldn't be surprised if he signed a veteran minimum contract with Tampa Bay. Because he could. That's a go to slants, all that. Edelman isn't necessarily what he used to be. He still has some left. He just got injured. Like down in Tampa Bay, he doesn't have to be the guy.
Exactly. And just from a money part too, I think the Buccaneers can actually afford him. And Edelman knows he's not worth a Brinks truck. He knows what he's worth. And I think at the end of the day, he has a type of attitude where he just will want to win another Super Bowl, especially winning with Tom Brady. So we'll see what happens, man. A lot going on though. We're gonna jump though from Edelman and the Buccaneers to James Conner, man.
Yeah, my God. I wish him all the best. I really do. He 8 years in Pittsburgh. He was a Pittsburgh kid, and he went to University of Pittsburgh. A cancer survivor, definitely an inspiration. I'm sad it didn't work out in Pittsburgh, but he wasn't on the field as much as you'd like for a feature cowbell type of back. But I think he'll do well in that offense. He won't have to be looked at as that guy. He's he's also a good pass catching running back. He runs hard. He has a lot of heart as far as his physical play on the field. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy he gets an opportunity with the Cardinals. That's best case scenario. That team, if they won a Super Bowl, I'd be really happy for James Conner.
Oh yeah. I mean, the Cardinals they're stacking up down there. Now, I mean, DeAndre Hopkins now. I mean, James
J.J. Watt. They might be on Hard Knocks. They're one of the finalists. It's either them or the Cowboys on Hard Knocks. Who would you rather see on Hard Knocks? I have HBO Max, so I'm trying to be on it. You know what I mean?
I feel that, man. Tell you right now, if it's the Cowboys, I would not be tuning in. I think that the Cowboys already had a few Hard Knocks. I think they were the starters of this whole Hard Knocks series thing. I think it will be interesting, though, actually watching the Arizona Cardinals, just the fact that they have a lot of new players on there.
Because this could be a Super Bowl team. This could be a Super Bowl team. Kyler Murray plays like MVP Kyler that he could possibly play at. I mean, I'm pumped to see the Arizona Cardinals play football.
Yeah, man. It's definitely gonna be something interesting to watch. And I think what the big thing is too, just with Kyle Murray, I think he's literally getting better every year. If you look at all his stats from the first season as a rookie to the second season, people already came at his height. He had to kind of just had it back against the wall for that. I think that's what makes him perform so well. And he had a killer season last season, man. Like it wasn't the best, but he definitely balled out. So we'll see what the Cardinals do this upcoming season, man.
Yeah. How about the draft, dude? Now I'm looking here, and a couple of the rumors is like the Niners, the Falcons, and the Patriots are going to attend Justin Fields' second pro day. Guys are getting second pro days. There's going to be a combine of some sort. You know, the Niners, they hold the number 3 pick. The Falcons have another 4 pick, and the Patriots hold the number 15 pick. I think the Patriots are looking to trade up. Like they may trade with the Falcons.
They're looking to get that man, Mr. Fields.
That or somebody. They're looking to make moves.
Yeah, man.
Imagine Justin Fields in the Patriots offense. Like he's going to learn from Cam Newton for a couple of years because Cam's going to have weapon now. You know, Belichick and Mr. Kraft are cooking something up over there. Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, all these people that are just absolutely staples in football. They're reloaded. They don't want to feel like what it feels like to lose again.
This has been Bill Belichick the whole season. That and just signing the check.
Basically,
Fields and the Patriots definitely looks possible. At this rate, though, man, I think this is going to be an interesting draft pick coming up on April 29th. I really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, for all these teams trading up, I know we're talking about Justin Fields. Obviously, they're already projecting Trevor Lawrence going to the Jaguars. And then, excuse me, I forgot what was the other quarterback's name? Played for Penn State?
Penn State?
No. Penn State. Refresh my memory.
So we got Mac Jones, Justin Fields. You got Trey Lance. He played for North Dakota State.
Trey Lance is really good. Trey Lance, he had that baller pro day.
That might be because he's a specimen. He loves football. I wonder where he goes. I don't know why people aren't higher on him. So I don't know. And you got Zach Wilson, whatnot. And there's other quarterbacks out there. You know, Notre Dame's quarterback, Ian Book. There's another one too. Kellen Mond from Texas A&M. It's like, why aren't these guys getting talked about too? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like just these 4. I don't know like really about Zach Wilson. Like my opinion, I'm like, I haven't seen enough of him, and he played versus Coastal Carolina. Now people are saying he's like his skill set is very good. He's mobile, so I think in the right offense he could do it. But I'm like, I just haven't seen enough of him versus really good competition to be like, hey, that's the guy. But obviously, I don't get paid to evaluate his talent. There are people that do that, so who knows, right?
Yeah, man, that's true. I mean, we're already talking about all these non-quarterback positions getting picked up.
Kyle Pitts.
This is Kyle Pitts, exactly.
The Patriots might be moving up for him too, and just like think about it, Bill Belichick and them could do anything, and then maybe two, the Falcons could grab him at 4. Dallas, Jerry Jones is in love with him, but who isn't Jerry Jones in love with? And whatever team he goes to, I feel like he's going to make an immediate impact.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Jalen Waddle, all these guys are going to be more pro ready.
Yep.
Because they're in that system.
If my Giants get their hands on that man, Devontae Smith, the Heisman winner, with my man.
What about a pass rusher?
Kenny G on the other day. That's what we need. 100%. That's what we need.
But you also need another weapon too to complement Kenny G.
Exactly. I mean, I would love a pass rusher. That's definitely that's plan A. But I'm all about just choosing the best player right there that's available. They did it with
available
Saquon.
Player. Okay.
And I gotta put Devontae Smith up there. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. The dude is a one of a kind wide receiver. His route running, his speed, his agility. I mean, he's just recent Heisman winner. Played for an excellent program in Alabama.
Program.
Exactly. And if he's still available and the Giants are there, I don't know why they would not pick him up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a pass rusher. I know they're looking at, I believe, from Michigan, Quimmy. Sorry, I don't remember his name. Look him up. Michigan pass rusher.
Okay. Who?
Best pick right now.
Okay. Let's see.
I got you right now.
Michigan pass rusher. Let's see.
Quiddy Pay. My man Quiddy.
Ooh, I like the name too.
It got a little ring to it, but he's excellent on the edge rusher. They're saying the Giants most likely are looking to picking up him if he's available. 6'4", 271 pounds. Former 3-star recruit.
That boy's a beast.
He is, man. Actually, a fellow New Yorker in one way or another, quote unquote. He is from Rhode Island. So I think him being in New York, it will be definitely familiar territory. Breakout junior season 2019, racked up 12 and a half tackles, 6.5 sacks, 50 tackles all season. So he's a baller, and I think he's probably one of the best pass rushers right now. So if the Giants don't want to pick Devontae Smith, I'll be fine with Quiddy Pay. We do need a pass rusher, so we'll see what happens, man. Well, it's definitely going to be it's going to be an interesting evening when April 29th comes. We're going to see who these teams pick and choose. I think a lot of trading is going to happen, too, on draft day itself.
I think so. People are going to swap
picks. It's a mystery.
Yeah.
For real, man.
People are going to swap picks. They're going to give 2 first-rounders for
happened with Eli.
First-rounder. Yep. It's right there.
Eli forced himself out of San Diego. He didn't even step foot in California.
Good thing he did, because we saw Philip never won anything. Eli got 2.
Two rings.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's legit. Now, as far as NFL news, honestly, folks, there's not much really going on because there is the draft. Anything else that I've really seen? It's James Conner. You got Julian Edelman. That's Really, nothing else went on that I can see. Anything that caught your eye? One thing. Now, sad news, but Britt Reed, the Andy Reid's son, he's been charged with DWI in that crash that left that 5-year-old.
Yeah, I believe that was his daughter. Yep.
He faces up to 7 years in prison, and I'm glad justice has been served. But also, too, I mean, 7 years. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what they felt was right.
It's tragic, man. Tragic.
Yeah, it is. But poor,
I'm really curious to see how the Chiefs bounce back after the Super Bowl loss. I think they have a good chance of getting right back in it. I know most of their roster is coming back. I know no more Sammy Watkins, but Sammy Watkins ended up turning to more of a 2B wide receiver anyways for the Chiefs. You said he was dealing
for
with
the Ravens. Yeah, he's gonna. I think he'll do good in the Ravens, but they needed a number 1 receiver. Sammy is like a 2, maybe a 3.
Oh yeah. I mean, like you
Yeah.
said, that's all the factual stuff that happened in the NFL. We might as well touch on just a couple of rumor reports in regards to the NFL. I know we've seen they're saying that Jadeveon Clowney
To the
possible
Browns.
deal with the Browns. Yep, possible deal with
Yeah.
Cleveland. I think that's. Hey man, I know. Pittsburgh knows all about them Cleveland Browns, man. They add another
Pittsburgh,
weapon like Clowney.
Pittsburgh's got to see him twice a year.
Woo. That might be
Clowney.
two L's. Two L's.
Clowney is a clown.
Hater.
But he is good in the pass rush though. Like, he's not really like a person that, as far as his stats go, that are like, oh, they jump out to you with sacks. He's a disruptor in the run game more than anything. If you look at his plays, he just blows up plays left and right, and usually other people make the tackle. So he's a part of a system, and that will definitely help the Browns defense.
Yeah.
And having to see him twice a year, I'll be intrigued.
You shaking in your boots over there? Don't lie. I know you. Still cleaning up. Cleaning up them tears for that last playoff loss. Listen, man. That's what they all say, man. I can't talk too much shit though, because my Giants were literally just probably.
At least we got in the dance, even though we were 11. Yeah, it's
I'm
still.
Gonna be an honest,
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, bro, that's kind of it with the MLB. My New York Yankees. Yankees right now. Yesterday they won. And also tonight, I know they're battling back and forth. I think they just
beat the Blue Jays. Beat the Blue Jays. Excuse me, they lost against the Blue Jays. You're right. Yep.
Today, today they lost. Damn, Talon's the guy they got from the Pittsburgh Pirates. He lost, but it looks like oh wow, Aaron Judge made a really good play. The guy, the dude Kyle Higgy. Let me see if I don't butcher this. Higashioka had a 2-run or a 2-homer game, the previous one, and he's better than Gary Sanchez, I feel. But Gary Sanchez is making plays too. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping up with that. It's a long season. Guys, if I don't talk about the Yankees for a little while, it's because I may have stopped watching. So, just to let you know, and then we'll pick up during playoff time.
Hey, indeed, man. You know how it goes sometimes.
Kind of like you with the Lakers.
Hey, that's a lie, man. I'm a Lakers fan forever, baby. Mamba forever. Mamba forever. It's kind of like when it comes to college basketball, though. We don't start talking about it until March comes around. It is what it is at this point.
Right.
Let's go over some quick MLB score results because I know you guys will be hearing this tomorrow. I know the Mets ended up beating the Philadelphia Phillies 4-0. Final in 7. That was a doubleheader. Actually, they played a doubleheader. Final in 7. I'm assuming it was the weather ended it.
Ooh, prematurely.
Prematurely, man. Let's see.
Prematurely. Premature precipitation.
Basically, yep. So a lot of rain right now. Marlins are up against Atlanta Braves, bottom of the 9th, 14-6. Tigers up against the Astros, bottom of the 7th, 7-1. Dodgers right now up against the Rockies. It's only the bottom of the 2nd inning though.
Yeah, and that's that West Coast.
Definitely, man. Hey, but speaking of the Lakers though, shout out to the Lakers. They did win tonight though, 101-93. With LeBron and AD still sitting out. Just saying, Bron should be coming back soon.
Getting some rest.
You know how that goes. It's something they call load management these days, but it's more like when LeBron feels like playing. If you ask me, it's kind of what Kyrie does these days, but that's another story.
Yeah, what's up with Kyrie?
I couldn't even tell you, man. I'm sure he's at home just listening to some meditation music, lighting some sage, and minding his business. So. Whatever he feels like doing.
Is he playing?
He didn't play. He didn't play today. He's supposed to play today. He didn't. I believe he did play last night, and I guess he's sitting out for personal reasons. He's going with the personal reason thing again. I'm not sure what these personal reasons are.
It's a little weird, but I'm like, yo, I hope the team doesn't pay him, and not because like I don't want him to get paid, but I'm like, yo, like like I understand, but basketball is also your job. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People don't have the luxury of just like, oh, I'm not gonna show up. You know what I
Man,
mean?
I agree, man. I agree. You have a lot of little kids who probably is wearing
Yeah,
Kyrie Irving's jersey, just sitting in front of the TV, just waiting for him to
disappointed.
play, but he's not playing. So we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens, man. Hey,
The Masters, dude. I just realized.
first and foremost,
So the Master,
speaking
the
of ex
Masters,
champions,
yo, that was wild. So it was the first person from from Japan to win the Masters, bro.
what was his name? I know we talk. I don't want you to butcher another name, but I know it was Hideki. Is it Hideki?
Hideki was the first name.
I'm gonna keep it at that.
Nope, we good. I got it. I said it.
Okay.
Hideki Matsuyama.
Matsuyama, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Whoa. Little earthquake.
We're good.
Easy
We're
there,
good.
big guy.
Gravity
Yeah.
never wins.
He won by he was 10 under at the Masters course, which is so good. And then wow. So he won by one stroke over Zalatoris. Did you see how Zalatoris looked? He was on Adam Sandler sent him a tweet because he resembled his
Happy
caddy
Gilmore
and
action?
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, dude.
I didn't
Oh,
see
it was
that.
hilarious. It was hilarious.
That's epic. That's epic right there. Was it done purposely or it just happened to be like that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Adam Sandler did it on purpose, and people were like, "Oh, wow, there is a really striking resemblance."
Yeah. No, not Adam Sandler did it on purpose, but the golfer, the actual golfer that he meant to resemble.
No. That's just how he looks.
Really?
Yeah, that's just how he looks.
Hey, that shows you it was meant to be, I guess, in one way or another.
Right.
I heard he had a little freak out though, Hideki. Heard he slammed his golf club or something of that nature.
I don't remember hearing that. You're gonna have to look up fact check that.
I got you.
Fact check that.
And they're kind of making a big deal out of it because it doesn't usually happen in golf. You know how the tennis players slam their their tennis.
I don't think that was
sometimes.
him, but let's see.
Who wasn't him? Definitely not the individual in the Masters. I know it was Rose. I know Rose was representing
Justin Rose.
England,
He
right?
was out of. Yeah, and Bryson DeChambeau. That guy's electric. Yeah, I don't see anything about that. But his caddy did show a very good sign of respect at the end. He was sat on the green. He bowed. He did his thing. It was actually a beautiful sight.
I respect it, man.
See, you can't find anything about it.
No, I can't. I was actually talking to a coworker. She's big on golf too. She's telling me someone in the Masters, they slammed their golf club and feeling some type of frustration.
I don't know, Donnie. We got to find out now, bro.
I'm just curious because I know it's not a usual thing. He had a little meltdown. Let's see.
Yeah.
It was an American golfer. It was what's his name? Billy Herschel.
Really?
Yeah, he had after losing his cool at the Masters, he had to apologize. American golfer apologized on Twitter after his on-course meltdown at the Masters went viral on Monday. Herschel was seen on the Masters website cover slamming his golf club repeatedly into his bag after a disappointing hole during the final round. So it was nothing drastic, but for golf, it's a classy sport. So for anyone to just be even just slamming a golf club or punching their fists in the air is a little bit unethical. They're not ready for that.
Yeah,
but,
I mean the punching in the air is cool and stuff too, but the slamming the golf club, they're definitely not gonna have that, bro.
Yeah, and they're saying who knows he was fine. They say usually when it comes to fines, golf likes to keep it under the table, discreet. Yeah. So that's golfers can't get fined for that. Yeah, yep. Got to keep it classy. But yeah, Billy Herschel.
Yeah.
What did he finish? Do you know? Was he up there?
No, I'm not sure. I'm not.
Gotcha.
But what?
Shout out to Hideki. Shout out to Hideki.
Facts. So that's a first time thing happening. Another first time thing. The UMass men's hockey
yes,
college
sir.
hockey team.
ZooMass.
First time in history.
Mm-hmm.
First time in history, bro.
ZooMass was going ape shit.
Yeah, wow.
I know it. Definitely. Shout out to the Minutemen, man. Shout out to the Minutemen.
It's fun. They beat St. Cloud State 5-0 to win their first. Wow. The Minutemen joined Boston College, Boston University, and Harvard as Massachusetts-based team to win an NCAA men's hockey national championship. That they might be like Hockey State.
Hey, that's for sure, bro. That's for sure. I mean, I feel like when it comes to hockey, Massachusetts is always in the talk, especially with Boston College. So for them to be St. Cloud State 5-0 is big. But I did hear a lot of the competitive college hockey teams couldn't make the tournament due to COVID-19 cases. Yeah. I believe North Dakota, Wisconsin, and a couple other top 10 college hockey teams couldn't make it to the tournament, unfortunately. Not to put an asterisk next to the championship win, but just saying, because you know how that goes with this pandemic going on. A lot of these teams. It happened with March Madness in college basketball. VSU was supposed to make it. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it. So, they could not. Yeah, definitely shout out to UMass. So I know they're going ape shit right now.
Yeah, and that's great. That's great. It's the first time they did something. That's huge. And another thing that's happening too that I saw as well. Evander Holyfield, he's returned to the ring, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey.
He's fighting Mike Tyson on May 29th, isn't he?
If you want to see two old-ass uncles fighting it out again like they had a cookout, I'm definitely interested in watching this Evander Holyfield fight. This is going to be interesting, man.
Yep. Wow. They really are doing this.
June 5th.
Wow.
It's not going to be against Mike Tyson though. It's going to be against Kevin McBride. Oh. Yeah, Kevin McBride. I'm not too familiar how good Kevin McBride is.
I've heard of him before. It says right here.
Professional boxer.
Tyson turned down a $25 million guarantee to face Holyfield in Miami during Memorial Day weekend. Oh man,
it was a proposal. He didn't want that Tyson again. You know, his ribs was falling off like it was fresh cooked meat. So Holyfield wasn't ready for those Tyson punches.
Yeah.
So he chose a less competitor like Kevin McBride. Another Triller fight though. Shout out to Triller. Saying Triller's gonna take over the fight game, man.
They will.
From a social media app to a whole freaking fighting company. It shows you anything is possible these days. I'll tell you that.
Yo, that is a fact, my dude. That is a fact. Now, seeing that, I mean, okay, I'm probably not gonna really tune in. I don't care if it's not versus Mike Tyson. I probably could care less.
58 years old. Homie's about to be 60 years old. That's a fact.
Facts, dude. Yo, so some sad news. Rest in peace, DMX. I can't. I knew we had to touch on this, and it was down in there. That's facts. I think, Donnie, I want to know your favorite track from our guy. I mean, obviously he had some demons. You know, they kind of ultimately won in the end, but he was a great guy. He had a lot of kids, as seen by TikTok. You know, and but he was always involved. What was your favorite track? I know mine. I think it's Who We Be or Party Up in Here. Either one gets me super hyped and also slipping. Sure. I'm slipping. I'm falling. Sure, and I miss you. I miss you is a great song as well. Those really hit me. How about you?
Hey man, there's too many to name, but personally, me definitely slipping. That's definitely a deep one. He spit that real. Even where the hood at, but I gotta Get It on the Floor, man. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. With Swiss Beats,
get
bro.
It on the floor.
Get it on the floor. I swear, before every football game, bro, I was bumping some DMX. Get it on the floor. Always just get me hyped. Obviously, where the hood at, super party hype. Up. Those are obvious right there. Yep. But definitely Get It on the Floor. Slipping was my stuff. Even X gonna give it to you, man.
R.I.P. to the guy. X gonna give it to you.
50 years old, man. Legend.
Hey, listen, X, we appreciate your service. X out.
Legends never die.
That's a big fact. Big fact. Now, on a lighter note, what are you looking forward to this week, bro?
That's a good question, man. That's an extremely good question. To be honest, I think I want to start watching a little bit more hockey, man. I know my Rangers.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I know they ended up winning last night. I think we talked about this soon. We're definitely gonna be doing a hockey episode soon. We're gonna have the real legend Timbo Slice Senior.
Oh yeah,
coming soon. I know we're gonna have him on the show soon.
And he's a huge Rangers fan as well. I'm not quite sure. I still have to convince him to be on the podcast.
Even if it's just 5 minutes, man.
I
Even if it's
know.
5 minutes.
The Rangers won
I would
tonight
love it.
too.
Yeah,
3-0,
3-0.
20-16. I think they're gonna get in the dance, dude.
Yeah, man.
I think
they're
at, let's see, they're at they're fifth now. Or yep, let's see, they're fifth now. So they're 42 and they're 20 and 16 and 16 and 6. So yeah, they're in as it goes right now.
Yeah, they are. They are. That other New York team on the opposite side of the state, the Buffalo
Stinks.
Sabres.
They stink.
Lost against tonight too against the Bruins. Boston Bruins in a shootout, 3-2. Like we stated, Rangers won 3-0. Capitals they beat the Flyers 6-1 tonight. Calgary Flames beat the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-2 in overtime, and the Predators beat the Lightning 7-2. So a lot of high scoring games. Seems like goalies are made out of Swiss cheese these days. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing all these 6-1 and 7-2.
Either that or the defense is getting worse and the offense is getting better.
Hey, that could be it. That could be
it. Yeah, I'm looking for.
Shout out to PK Subban too. Shout out to PK Subban.
Yeah, facts.
Who's a baller?
Yeah, dude. Other than that, I mean, some UFC is going on. I believe this is a little teaser.
17th, right? The 17th.
Yeah. In the 24th, we're gonna have one of our friends, actually, Julian's cousin, Brendan, on the podcast to talk about the UFC because there's a big one going down May 24th, dude. When I saw the matchups, I was like, okay.
What are we talking here? Who's fighting?
Now, all right. Now I want to give you guys the undercard and then the big one. So let's see. We got April. So for that, it's Usman versus Masvidal. So Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal. There's 3 title fights. Oh my goodness!
Wow, Jorge's a beast, bro.
Jorge facts.
He ain't no
badass
lie. I will never forget that knee knockout he did against Ben, man. Less than like 3 seconds.
Ben Askren and Logan Paul or Jake Paul fight very soon. Is it Logan or Jake? I can't remember. I think
who was in WrestleMania?
Logan.
So it's Jake Paul. Yeah,
okay.
It's Jake Paul.
So there's two women going for title fights. Uriah Hall versus Chris Weidman. Anthony Smith, I know who Anthony Smith is, versus Jim Crute. And then you got Zhang Weili versus Rose Namajunas. Ooh.
Yeah, nice with it. It's just rolling off the tongue now. Da-da-da-da, pate-toi, parle la français.
François.
I heard speaking a whole nother language.
François. Valencia Shevchenko. Oh, she's a beast. Brendan will definitely talk more about her. Versus Jessica Andrade. I know Valencia Shevchenko is by far the best UFC women's fighter out there.
Oh, it's gonna be something to watch then.
Oh, without a doubt, buddy. Without a doubt. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm really pumped for that one. So we'll have my buddy Brendan. This weekend is Robert Whittaker versus Kelvin Gastelum, which should be a good one. Jeremy Stevens. There isn't really any that I really know except for Robert Whittaker. So we'll definitely have him on for the 24th. Yeah, so Brendan is huge into the UFC and everything, so he will be able to go in depth on this matchup. I know this is big. I was with him when Jorge Masvidal knocked Ben Askren the fuck out.
Bro, I remember that shit went viral, man. I think
you literally blinked and
bro. It's not right. It's not right these days. It just makes me wonder, do I enjoy those just 3-4 second knockouts and have them go viral? Do I actually want to watch a nice fundamental fight? You know what I mean? It's just they're both entertaining in their own way. They both serve some type of shock value, but I think just the shock value of those quick knockouts is definitely something to look at. Even though it's done like that, you've been waiting all week, all month just to watch this fight, and it's done in like within a round or within seconds. It's cool, but hey man, I'm just interested to see what happens with these fights coming up.
Yeah, but if
And
you
they
actually
get
watch the whole card, though, there is those fights. There's usually ones that end quickly, and then that too.
shoot,
So, but I'm not in it
best
for
of
the
both
undercards or
worlds.
anything like that. I'll watch I'll definitely watch like 3 or 4 of them, but they're on so late, bro. You know, we're old men around here.
Yeah, nah, that's for sure, man. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I'll see if I
Donnie
stay
got a
up and watch that
promotion, so
one.
Donnie, shout out you. Now we can do more content and everything more. Shout out to Donnie, our guy. You
Hey,
got a
hey,
promotion at work.
you already know, man. You already know. Just keep
My
going
guy.
up. Speaking of secure the bag, though, you also know we got to touch on that man A-Rod.
He did. He secured the bag. He is him and Mark Lore are owning now the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
Wild,
man. Yeah, man. And
wild,
along with
literally.
the WNBA's team, right? The Lynx. I believe they're associated
Really,
with.
I did not
Yeah,
see that.
yeah, yep. They're associated with Minnesota Timberwolves, so I guess he's going to have ownership in the Timberwolves along with
Wow.
the Lynx. So now partial owner, you know how that goes. But at the end of the day, if you invest a lot of money into that team, you're going to be the majority owner. You're going to have
Facts,
more
my
to
dude.
say. So it's going to be cool. Now I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Elaborate on who Mark Lore is. Mark Lore.
You know, I did some research. So let me just make sure I got this right for the folks at home. Yeah, this is so how Alex Rodriguez and Mark Lore.
1.5 billion.
Yeah, he is.
1.5 billion.
So he's known for funding diapers.com and Jack.com. He is what it seems to be an angel investor, So he he's Walmart's CEO right now. So that's is
Explains
also
everything.
wow. Okay. So that makes perfect sense. He funds Jack.com. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, him and A-Rod doing some work.
Hey, it's wild though, because we all know when A-Rod was trying to, him and Jennifer Lopez, now ex-wife, were trying to buy the New York Mets, but that was unsuccessful. So now he has ownership in the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Is that a lesson? Is that a lesson?
Hey, listen, it just shows you, man. You get knocked
I don't think
down.
they were.
Get
I don't
knocked
think they were
down
married, bro.
9 times. Get up 10.
I
They were
don't
married, bro.
believe. Were they?
J-Lo and A-Rod were married. Yeah,
They
they're
were.
getting divorced right
Wow.
now. Yeah, they just like Kim and Ye. But it's crazy though.
Sad news, you know.
Yeah,
But
it is, man.
that's good
But
for A-Rod. A-Rod's like, oh, I don't care. I'm good. I'm about to make billions
that's a
and
fact.
billions
That's a
of
fact.
dollars.
Did you see what Carl Anthony said?
No. What do you say?
He's like, he don't even know who A-Rod is, man. He said Carl Anthony owns an A-Rod jersey from Walmart long before A-Rod and the former head of Walmart owned Carl Anthony Towns' basketball team. On a night when the Minnesota Timberwolves honored Towns' late mother in advance of the year, Towns wiped away tears and broke out a smile to tell us how much he loved his son. And then it goes, maybe it was a sign. It's crazy that he loves his mother so much. And then they spoke about A-Rod after this whole thing they did with the basketball game and all that. Wow. And they kind of asked him about A-Rod, and Carl Anthony was like, to be honest, man, I remember how big of an A-Rod fan I was. Towns said late Saturday night, I went to Walmart and had a jersey. But it's been such long time that A-Rod has showed interest in actually being a part of the Minnesota community. I don't really know who that man is. So I guess he just feels some type of way that A-Rod is just coming out of nowhere and just kind of trying to buy.
That's
little jab. I don't know if they're cool. I don't know if they're friends. I don't know if he's feeling some type of way. Yeah. But he said he was a fan though. He was a fan back in the day. So it's just crazy though. Just basically, this A-Rod is going to buy this team with a lot of these NBA players are young though. Like you got to think about it. LaMelo Ball is like what 19, 20, balling out. Donovan Mitchell. I'm older than that.
He got hurt as well. He's like
24. Yeah, he did just get injured recently. That's right. Yep. And
he's out for the whole season.
Yeah, and Morant just got injured also for the Nuggets. Jay Morant.
Oh yeah. Jamal Murray. He tore his ACL as well.
Yep. Jamal Murray.
That's some NBA talk for you. Speaking of the jersey, bro. What jersey you got on?
I mean, you know the vibes, bro. It's a little bit of both worlds right here. We got the football. We're not talking football American. We're talking about the PSG, the Paris.
That's fresh.
I mean, because you all know Jordan sponsors them, so it is the Neymar Jr. on the back with the Jordan brand jersey. So this is PSG.
That's fresh.
Soccer team.
Fresh.
You know,
I got that classic. Those classic threads. I like I
What
like that,
dreams
bro.
are
I like that
made
jersey.
of from New
Yeah,
York.
yeah, bro. So
I
I mean,
appreciate it, man.
other than that, damn, that jersey is fresh. So that's cool. I definitely want to get into more football. I think I'll get into more sports too, as if they legalize the gambling in New York State for like FanDuel. I'm
I
probably
might
gonna
be
put like
I might be coming soon, right? Coming soon.
September. That they said
For sure, for
they
sure.
want to have it good by September so people can do it for the NFL. I was like, that's perfect because we could talk some betting on here too. There's going to be certain locks and whatnot that I definitely we want to go over for the gambling folks there. So yeah.
Hey,
Other than
money
that, man,
talk.
there hasn't been
Money talk.
anything really going on. Anything fun happened in the news? Anything that happened this week so far, or in the past week that kind of jumped out to you?
Well, first, just to piggyback off, we're talking about jerseys, just with my soccer basketball jersey here. I gotta just mention that Bridges dunk. I don't know if you guys seen that. That was ridiculous. I haven't. That's something from Space Jam right there. I know we talked about Space
Wow.
Jam 2 coming out on the last episode, but that posterized dunk he had on Clint Capella, the Hawks versus the Hornets. That was a couple days ago. But that dunk was monstrous. If no one's seen that yet,
That was mean.
go
Real
YouTube Miles
mean.
Bridges nasty dunk on Clint Capella. It wasn't right. R.I P to Clint Capella because that dude's gonna be on posters till I die. That
Ugh,
dunk was ridiculous. That's all I have
that
to
was
say.
ridiculous, bro.
To the max. To the max. I did see too. I know we're talking about just UFC and just the matches coming up in regards to Jake Paul and all that facing Ben. I don't know if y'all seen the picture though of that Aussie boxer Ebony Bridges. Speaking of Bridges, Ebony Bridges, Aussie. Am I saying that right? Aussie.
Awesome.
Excuse me, don't come at my geographic memory right here. Is that
Awesome.
in Australia? Is that down in Australia? Is that in the down under?
Where is it?
Aussie. You know Aussie. Here there's a PayDirt podcast. We're coming from here, from America, North America.
Where is it?
Aussie. You know Aussie. AUSSIE. It is
Australia.
that's what I'm assuming. But Ebony Bridges, speaking of just disfiguring, she had the craziest black eye I ever seen. Temple Slice. I don't know if you've seen it. It was literally gigantic. It looked like a big old baseball in her eye. I'm gonna show you guys right now if you're able to see this. But this was no joke, bro. No joke. This was after a boxing match she had just a couple of days ago.
God.
She said she was all right. She ended up losing it and getting fucked up pretty much. She had a bloody bantamweight championship bout on Saturday night, and she was just left with a crazy, brutal black eye. She walked out the ring with her left eye massively swollen after 10 rounds of being pounded by British fighter Shannon Courtney. So Shannon Courtney is definitely not a female to fuck with because she'll give you a black eye like that. So speaking of just being fucked up and posterized by Bridges. Ebony Bridges, hope you recover well. That's all I have to say. Hope you didn't lose your sight. Because that's crazy.
On that note, I'm ready to go to sleep like her.
Speaking of knocking out, it's about that time.
I think it's about that time. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys listening. There wasn't really that much going on per se, but we're always here to bring you the best, the best in sports, some pop culture, some different things that happen. So listen, we appreciate every single one of you that listen. We're going to be doing special episodes like that where we do interviews. Donnie will do some interviews with people that he finds interesting, me as well, and us both. So this has been fun, bro. Listen, I'm gonna catch you later. It is time for some Z's, my friend. Appreciate all you listeners out there. We're up now to I believe 28. Yes, and so for the people that listen, like and subscribe. And if you want to know when we drop videos, usually it's either Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Make sure you hit the notification button so it comes up. Boom.
That's all we ask for. That's all we ask for. The PayDirt podcast.
We appreciate every single one of you listening, and share it too. Anyone that you think is going to like it, we'll keep getting better. We're always looking to improve. We good. All right, my
Keep
G.
going up, baby.
Keep going up. This has been the PayDirt podcast with Timbo Slice and the Don Father. Peace.